Alright, this is a weekly reading for Virgo. I am going to read the channeled messages that I have. We have a perfect combination. Walking away from a relationship that creates emotional stability to your life. It's for the best, or that's what you assume. My cat's messing up everything. So necessary conflict to have individuality or an individual life. There's balance, the end of a false relationship, a justice, or a painful truth. Okay, so there's something here that falls apart. We also have corruption or an argument that gets out of control. We have a major manipulator, and we also have the wrong connection or plan C seeming right. So there's I channeled all those and I was like, what the heck is going on here? And then like I read the cards and I was like, oh shit. You'll understand in a minute. But it was really funny. But anyway, I had the cards and I had them like this. They were flipped over. And I was just like channeling and I was like, I think this is a divorce. And then I looked at the cards and it was the lovers in reverse and I was like, oh shit, I was right, okay. But anyway, it doesn't have to be a divorce. It could be a breakup. It could be that you're going through some stuff and you just need time alone to figure it out. It doesn't have to be a divorce. It just could be like one of those things where you had to step away from it to find out what the problem is and then get back together when you solve the problem, or you find out what's needed in the relationship. Depends on what you want as a person. Okay, so as you know, you right now is going to be the lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse is the inability to overcome trials, meanness, frustration, hate, jealousy, somebody else biting into a relationship and destroying it, untrustworthiness, and divorce. So there's something going on with your current love interest or maybe at work. Usually the lovers has to do with twins. So there's probably a situation with self-love or with personal feelings as well. So if you're not in a relationship, there's some aspect of self-love that's not happening. You might actually hate yourself. But yes, I think we all go through that. It's when you make a big mistake and then you're stuck in a situation. But anyway, let's see how this reading goes. We have number 2 with the week's theme. Let's see, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is running away from responsibility or friendship, a yin and yang of choices, leaving behind what is best in a person, abandoning a plan or a goal, disillusionment, making a great matter of something that's very trivial. So there's something here that is kind of, it's too much. It could be a potential relationship. It could be a relationship that you're in. It could be a work-related situation. It could be a personal situation. It could be a self-love thing. Or it could be parental, child, trauma. Whatever the case is, you're feeling it. And you kind of feel trapped. And a lot of people do that, and a lot of people feel trapped in a situation they cannot get out of because of other reasons or because of family obligations. Now, with a lot of religions and stuff, or with a lot of cultures or family traditions, they do have the parents pick out a suitable, marriage person for their child. It's a fucking problem. But anyway, so that could also be a situation for somebody. But it's problematic for, both of you. I don't want to say one of you, it's both of you. One of you feels like the other one should work harder. You or the other person feel the weight of the world on your shoulders all the time. And it feels like you need to compromise at the same time, like materialize, and then try to be romantic. And it might just be like when you're partnered with somebody in like a school situation where you have to work together, and this is like your arch nemesis. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's not for all of you, but that's what I'm getting. It's a very weird energy. It's going from very emotional to very like just mad about it. It's two different extremes. So number three is the challenge of the week, which is justice. There might not be any justice in the situation. There might not be a way out of the situation. It might just be a problem all the way around, and you kind of have to find the solution to your problem and fix it however you feel necessary, but hopefully it's not a bad one. But that's entirely up to you. Just, let's see. Justice is the light sign of the yin-yang situation. The psyche of the perspective, a fair solution, logic and life and deeds, impartiality, good advice, and firmness of character. So you might actually know how to solve the situation, but one of you is not 100% sold on the idea. You believe that there might be something else that you can do, or just get out of the situation altogether. Like, there are so many different things you could do, alright? And you're just trying to find the one that you feel would work the best in all situations, which it could take time. So there's that. Anyway, number 4, we have lesson to remember. A lesson from your past, which is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a good man, respected in business and community, a leader, but subservient to the court, which, to you. Liberal, artistic, religious, kind, scientist or a lawyer, adaptable. So there's somebody here who is kind of like an all-around win. So that could be it as well. My cats are crazy. Alright, so number 5, we have the lesson that you will learn this week, which is the Tower. The Tower is, rapid change, failure of events, something to go as expected. Beliefs that don't live up to their promises, anything unforeseen with the negative implication. Good friends turn bad, loss of money, security or love, setbacks, disasters, insanity, disruption, the end of grace. So there's going to be a point where you put your foot down. You just want this to end. You want to wrap it up. That's the end of it. You do not want to be in this situation anymore. So there's either a really good end or a really good beginning coming. Maybe a bit of both. But I feel like you need to get out of one situation and just lay low for a while. And then, go for something else. Because I feel like this is just too much. It's a lot to handle, and then it's a lot more to handle. Anyway. We have number 6 with the gift. The gift of the week is going to be the devil. This is a gift that you give yourself, which is fantastic. So we have, let's see, raging at will. All that is evil, bondage, failure, inability to obtain a goal. Let's see. Dependence to the point of ruin, violence, and destruction. Things that go bump in the night. Bad temper with no humor unless malicious. Unprecedented, strange experiences, temptation, and controversy. So, I feel like it goes from one extreme to the next. Like, the person that you don't want to be with is fine. Everybody likes that person. The person that you want to be with is controversial. You might be controversial yourself. But this person is controversial on the other side of things. And you're probably controversial on that other side of things. So it's a yin and yang of things. But it's two people that might come together and make the entire world go upside down. Which, it's pretty cool when you think about it. But if you have to live it, it could be very, like Tragic Kingdom, if you've ever seen that. It was like it was a play that was on TV in America for a while, but I think they took it off. Nobody can find that video, however, but it was like weird scenarios would happen, and then like people would have to like solve it. But yeah, it used to be like a game show. But, yeah, there was only like 2 episodes of it, so it wasn't like too crazy. But it was like, almost like Lemony Snicket and, Survivor. So, interesting enough. So, it would go from one extreme to the next. You'd have to solve problems and solve survival things. So, I think that's kind of how your life is right now, and how your life will be in the future because of public, spec of your situation. So, usually public spec is like being in like, if you're doing light work, your relationship is light work. So, it has a lot to do with growth and how you see yourself and how your partner sees you and their self and all this. So it's a lesson in and of itself. It's like the law of attraction meets manifestation and longevity. So it's an interesting thing. Anyway, Virgo, hopefully everything works out this week. I know it's gonna be hard because there's a lot of moving parts here, but you have to figure out what you need and what you don't need, because life is too short. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Hopefully this helped you out. And, yeah, it might take a while, but I feel like everything's going to be set up perfectly. So, anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.